this out. I'm gonna show y'all a step-by-step thing to do with your WWE Championship belt. I don't care if you got the spinner belt or the World Heavyweight Championship, but for this video, I'm gonna show you about the spinner belt. The first thing you gotta do is if you're trying to get the magnet off the spinner to like get it to spin a little bit smoother than making a little clicking noise each time, I'm gonna show you that. Another thing I'm gonna show you is the shaving cream trick, which is pretty much popular here on YouTube. But there's another thing you need to do right after that. If you do the shaving cream trick, do the hot water bucket treatment, and that would get the most flexible you would ever get in a WWE title, like the ones you see on TV that Sheamus held and Batista, all of them. But first thing first, let me show you the belt. Now this belt right here, I done pre-did ahead of times. Some steps I'm still doing now, like I already did the shaving cream trick, and there was this other one about the oven cleaner trick, but you can search for that one if you want to. But yeah, I already got some flexibility going on with this belt already, but it's still kind of stiff, so I'm gonna go ahead and do another shaving cream trick, so it's gonna be on this video as well. I'm gonna show you how to get your belt from literally locking up to this. So if you want to get your belt to keep spinning like that, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to take the magnet off. I know that everybody been asking the questions like how you get the magnet off, how you take the lugs off, you know, what have you. So you ain't gotta worry about it no more. See, and I'm also show you the lubricant trick. So that will be my first time doing it. That way you can spin a little bit faster, a little bit smoother. But the first thing you want to do is take this main plate off, because the magnet is going to be right at the top area, right up here. So when you get a chance, you know, take your belt, flip it over. Now you can see there's a couple of lugs, like little caps already missing, because I already took it off earlier. But they're going to mainly look like this. And most people are trying to figure out how you're going to get those off. If you have like a certain knife, if you got like a knife collection like I do, you might want to get yourself a buck knife, you know, one of these, something sturdy. All you got to do is literally pop, kind of like hide it underneath here, and literally pop it off. That's how I mainly got these off, and it's like 6 of them to get the plate off. So once you get those off, you can go ahead and, you know, find you a screw, like a flathead screw on top, and literally screw it down in there. That way it can stay in place. Because once these are gone, they're gone. So I'm going to show you how to do that so it can make it a little more realistic. But yeah, once you get this off, you literally pop that off. And now you're going to have your plate just like this. Now when you flip the plate over, you're going to notice that the magnet is going to be in this area. Now I already took the magnet off, but it's going to be right here. Here's one little tip. The magnet is actually somewhat super glued in here. So you can see there's a little cut I had to do right over here. I had to heat my knife up at the very tip and kind of like saw my way into there, kind of like pick it off a little bit and literally pop the top. That magnet is going to be the most time you'll ever spend on it, because you don't want to damage the faceplate at all. So kind of like take your time, don't rush through it. Patience is the virtue. Once you get it out, you know, you'll go ahead and spin. Then I'm going to show you the video for the lubricant, show you the actual lubricant that you need to use. You probably might find it on YouTube already, the CRC lubricant, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. Another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take these off on both sides, and I'm going to go ahead and start doing the shaving cream trick, because I already got it like flexible. I mean, as you can see. So I wanted to get more flexible to the point, so then picked it up with a couple of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another coat on here, put it outside on the sun for like 10 minutes, then wipe it off with a dry towel, do the other side, same routine. After I get through doing that, I'm not gonna put these back on there, the side plates back on there quite yet. I'm gonna go ahead and do the bucket trick, which is soak it into a bucket. Once you get a bucket full of hot water, and it got to be extremely hot water, fold it up, put it in the bucket, let it soak in there for about 10 minutes with some hot water and soap. I don't know how they figured this out, but it had to be soap. It could be from dishwashing soap, liquid soap, any kind of soap you have. Put it in there. Make sure it's nice soapy water. Put it in there, let it soak for like 10 minutes. Then once you get it done, you can go ahead and let it dry out for like another 10 minutes. And it's going to be the most flexible thing. But after a while, you got to literally, bend these a little bit. Just kind of like get that flexibility the way you want it to your preference. So this is just mainly the introduction, but I just showed you literally how to take this off. It was going to take you about like 20 minutes max, but if you know the tools, if you got the tools to get it off, probably less than that. But like I said, the only thing you need to do is literally pop the lugs off. Just in case you missed it earlier, literally take the knife underneath here and literally just pop it right on off. And you're mainly going to get this right here. Once you get the magnet off, everything's good to go. So once you get your stuff back on here, it's going to be spinning real freely. So just part one, I'm going to go ahead and start and take you about what you need to do with the shaving cream trick and the bucket list, everything. So just stay tuned and I got you.